Hello friends, today we'll study about the product setting, the different aspects that we have studied in the product chapter. Now we are going to understand them in detail, right? Let us begin. So what is a product? If I speak about what is a product is anything that can be offered to the market, to the customer to satisfy them with different varieties of needs and wants, right? It can be physical goods, it can be services, it can be experience, it can be places, it can be properties, information, organization, and ideas. Events and persons are also included in product. So if you can recall the very first chapter of marketing that we have studied, we have understood that all these elements, the different names that is right now in front of you on the slide, they're all services or different types of products that we offer to the customers, right? So now we can claim that everything what is mentioned over here, whether it is physical goods or non-physical goods, I'm talking of services, they are both are called as products, right? Moving down to there are 5 levels of products. The first one is called as core product, basic product, augmented product, expected product, augmented, and potential product. Let us understand them one by one. So if I talk of the first one, that is called as the core product. Let us take an example of a car. When I say core product, a core product is a type of product where, suppose if I take an example of a car, it means if I want to buy a car, I'm simply buying a car with no added features or benefit. What is the purpose of a car or a vehicle? To drive a person and material from one place to other place, right? So that is what I'm talking of core product. Going into the next part, the next level, it is called as basic product. What is a basic product? With little marketing information, little added values added to the car, makes the car turn into a basic product from a core product. Let us take a third level so that it will be clearing you more. In the third level, from basic product, the car goes into normally a expected product. What is an expected product? The expected product is a type of product which comes with a different and lot many attributes, set of attributes into the product that normally a buyer wants to see or wants to test during the buying conditions. Like I want to buy a car with the basic minimum feature, it has got AC, it has got two power windows, not at the back but at the front, and it has got a basic radio or the entertainment device fit in the car. This is what I'm talking of the third level, that is the expected product. Now coming into the fourth one, where the customer is delighted. What the customer expects from the seller is getting more than what is to be expected. That is called as the augmented product. In case of augmented product, what happens? I am deserving a car, I'm getting a car, I'm buying a car, whatever you think. In that particular car, I'm getting all the types of equipments which normally a good car comes in with. Apart from that, I'm getting some free insurance, I'm getting some free gifts along with that car which are not to be expected. Then if I'm getting all those types of things along with the car that I want to buy, it is called as augmented product. Coming to the last level, the fifth part, it is called as the potential product. Here the company possibly gives all types of benefits to the consumer, and it passes the brand image, a good brand image in the minds of the consumer. That means in case of the last one, that is potential product, you can see the last level over here, potential product, as the name has written. Here the product is full and final. You can say the best product available from that particular company in the hands of users. That stands to be the potential product. Let us move ahead. If I classify product from the viewpoint of classification, these are three classifications of product: durability, tangibility, and use. So when we are talking of product, we will talk of the durability and tangibility and use. Durability stands for the duration. The longer the duration of the product, the better it is. Tangibility means I can touch the product, I can feel. And the types of uses or the amount of use or the duration of use about that particular product classifies these three segmentations, right? Based on durability and tangibility, again, we can classify products into non-durable, durable, and services. We simply understand the meaning of the word non-durable goods, which are not to be staying with us for a longer period of time. Again, the opposite of that, that means durable goods going to stay with us for a longer period of time. And finally, coming into service aspect, services are the types of intangible things that we normally procure from the market. Suppose if I want to go for a haircut, I'll go for getting a service. I'll go and get into a repair. That is a service. So these are again types of products that I normally get. As and when we progress detail in the service chapter, we try to understand how services can be a part of products. But so far as this particular chapter is concerned, we'll understand the different aspects of products. First, consumer goods classification. Normally, consumer goods are classified into four types: convenient shopping, specialty, and unsorted. Let us see one by one what are these. A convenience goods is a kind of goods which is easily available everywhere. Wherever we stay, we get these types of goods. If we are talking of the basic requirements in our daily life, we normally talk of the consumer convenience goods. We talk of the shopping goods. If I want a particular type of product to be available not near to my home, what do? I go to a special shop, I go to a shopping mall, and I buy them from the mall. And I get them at a special price, a special quality, and it comes up with a special style also. The third one is the specialty goods. If I want to buy a good quality of shoes, say for Bata, I can get good quality of sports shoes from Bata for my running. But if I want to go to a dedicated shop, say Nike, Adidas, or Skechers, I will get a specially dedicated shoes available from this types of shop. These are called as shop with specialty goods. These have got some special unique characteristics and some good brand identification. So people normally want to prefer for those types of shops and those types of products. The last type is called as unshort goods. Unshort goods are basically the types of goods that we get from the market which are not used in our daily life. Suppose, for example, if I talk of umbrella, if I talk of pencil batteries, these are not required into our daily lives every day. So what we do, whenever they are required, we go to the market and buy them. So these are the four classifications of product we have to understand from the viewpoint of consumers. Now we will talk those the same from the viewpoint of industry. Now, industry classifications, we can see we buy materials and spare parts to run a company, to run a factory. Capital items are also sometimes required into industry. Say, for the example, raw materials, machineries, heavy equipment, these are all my capital items. And supplies, if I'm depending on manufacturing, I'm depending on my vendors. I get raw materials from them and I make the process. I deliver the product to the customers. So these are by and large some of the simple examples of, we can say, industrial good classifications, right? Product differentiation. Normally, this is to be understood. Product differentiation comes from the various ways. Form. The first one is form. That means the packaging, the style, the size, the shape, features, different attribute linked with those products. Say for I'm buying an Apple iPhone, I'm buying an MI phone. So these two features are different, right? Customized. For me, something else. For others, something else. Customized. Performance of the product, the durability. I'm talking of the performance. Conformance. Every time I'm buying the same product, it gives me the same quality. Durability, we know. Reliability also, we know what is reliability. Repairability. Repairability stands for what? If the product is not working properly, I go to the service station and I give the product to the company to get it repaired. So that particular duration is called as downtime. So long as the product is not in my hand, I'll say the product is in the company and it is called as downtime. And finally, if I talk of the style means what? The different types of attributes that are fit in the product resembles the style, the different style of the product. It looks like this, it has got this shape, it sounds like this, it has got this taste. So different types of styles are also linked with product. We will see what do you mean by service differentiation. When we are talk of product differentiation, let us see what do you mean by service differentiation. Service differentiation stands for the different types of services that we procure from the market. Like for example, we are talking of the e-commerce companies. They all provide all these types of things in case of a service. Ordering it is easy to order. It can be delivered to your home easily. Once delivered to your home, it can be installed at your home. The company will come and give you a training. And finally, the company will be also getting in touch with the customers about consulting about the product. How is the product? They'll take the feedback from you. Finally, it has got some problem, it will go into the maintenance and repair and finally returns. If not like the product, normally what we do in case of e-commerce companies, if the products are not liked by the users or the consumers, what they do is they return the product and the company takes backs. So this is what the difference we speak or we can read from the viewpoint of product and from the viewpoint of service. Fine. Moving down to the next part, that is called as product hierarchy. What is the product hierarchy? Product hierarchy, normally we try to understand by this concept. Say for example, we'll take an example of Tata Company. Now, Tata Company, they are manufacturers of locomotives and automobiles. The base, the broad aspect of this particular product is the truck. They manufacture different types of truck, different varieties of trucks, followed by they come into mini trucks and they come into the passenger vehicles. That means the car. So this is what I called as the product hierarchy. Comes with a broader base and then finally going into the top, which is a taper. That means I'm talking of this particular shape of the triangle, right? The broader base, and when it goes on top, it becomes narrower and narrower. So this is what I'm talking of, different types of product manufactured by the company, different types of product lines. We'll come to this in the very next slide. Let's go and see what are these. Line stretching, down market, up market, and two-way stretch. Let us understand first this. What are these terms? Line stretchings. Suppose like if I am a company which is making into cell phones, manufacturing of cell phones. Now they have thought of that they want to grab a more market size. Apart from selling cell phones, they have come into manufacturing of power bank and headphones also, right? This is what I talk of line stretching. That means what your present product is, you go beyond the product and comes up with a new product range in the market. What is line filling? Let us take an example. Let us take an example of power bank that we have used it previously. Now the company is making into 2000 mAh of power bank. It comes up with 5000 mAh, 10,000 mAh, and 20,000 mAh. So what are these things? Line filling. I was only offering initially 2000 mAh, then coming up with 5000, 10,000, 15,000, and 20,000. So all this is what I call as line filling. What is line modernization? Featuring and pruning. Company comes up with different features added to the company product and then selling it with a very high reputed brand name. So this is what I call as two-way stretch. Down market, up market, and also maintaining the product cycle in the market. Product mix, pricing. We have understood this. We'll talk of this particular part very nicely into the pricing chapter. Let us not discuss this aspect over here. Co-branding. Co-branding means two brands coming together. Let us take a very simple example. Hero Honda recommends MRF tire. So Hero Honda is a brand, MRF tire is also a brand. These two brands comes together and they form a brand that is called as co-branding. Both the brands are well known and they are available in the market. Ingredient branding. Let us take an example of a laptop or a cell phone, wherein the chip that we use in a laptop or cell phone, they are not exposed. They are within the product. So we have the right to brand them also. What we do, we put a sticker on top of the laptop and say Intel inside, or you can say GeForce, NVIDIA graphics card is there inside the laptop. So the stickers resembles or speaks that there is a brand which is working for you, but it is not visible. It is inside the laptop or the mobile phone. So this example says that this is an ingredient branding. I'm using an ingredient that is a chip which is fitted inside the laptop or the mobile phone. Functions of labels. We know label comes up with very different information. Suppose like size, shape, color, nutritional values. We can talk of vegetarian, non-vegetarian symbols which are put on the back of the packaging. Along with labeling, there is an important aspect of packaging. Packaging differentiates one product from the other product. It also maintains the sanctity and the brand. And you can talk of the more important feature is what? It protects the brand. So label and packaging, they comes together in the market, right? In marketing. We'll understand this particular topic very nicely, stages of new product development. Whenever I want to introduce a product in the market, it has to undergo through these stages. Say, for example, I want to make a cell phone. So what is the important part of this cell phone? This cell phone needs to be created through some ideas. So what is the first stage? The first stage is called as idea generation. That means I give the idea how to create this cell phone in the market with whatever features. The second aspect is idea screening. It means whatever ideas I have given to create this cell phone, not necessary that these ideas have to be accepted. There are some ideas which can be removed. It goes into two errors. One is go error and the other is drop error. We'll talk of this later on. Followed by concept testing means the idea, whatever we have designed, it goes into a prototype. A model is being made and that phone is being launched in the near future. I go with the concept testing. A prototype of the phone, the dummy phone is being made. Followed by product testing. The phone is been rigorously tested in the market, in the company, by different users, and then finally launched in the market. But before launching, before commercialization, it goes into market analysis.